Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to RVCCIS.info, where the faculty for Rock Valley College talks to you about things in a sometimes related to RVC, sometimes not related to RVC format. As usual, we are your hosts, the full-time faculty for Computers and Information Systems here at Rock Valley College. In the upper left-hand corner, we have Chuck Conkle. Down from that, we have Jim Conley. Over this way, we have Stephanie Washer.
Hello.
Never going to get the directions right. And me, I'm Eric Wolf. Today, we're going to talk about what our favorite podcasts are. I'm sure, like many of you, we've got a little bit extra time on our hands to try and expand on the entertainment choices we have. So today we thought we would talk about some of the podcasts that are helping keep us, I don't know if we started sane, but whatever semblance of sane it is that we've been able to maintain. So who wants to take us out?
I'll go first.
All right.
So now historically, I don't know if he'd be considered the first one, but Ira Glass, This American Life.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it is that is the yardstick by which other podcasts are judged.
So I've been listening to that for years, and I just remember, how he could weave stories and the music and all of his contributors, and he's still going strong. In fact, they won a Pulitzer Prize or something for this reporting story that they did a couple weeks ago. I read it in the Tribune. So I listen to that and the Moth Radio Hour. Those are my two.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Outstanding.
Well, mine would be Leo Laporte, the tech guy. I listened to him for years and years and years. Mostly an Apple guy, but he investigates Microsoft stuff too. And I just like how he aggregates all of his news and stuff, and how where he gets his news from. And he's pretty dry humor. I like him. I probably like him because of that as well. And but he's got a lot of different ones out. He's the tech guy, Twitter, Twit Time with Leo, internet security, digital cameras, wearables, iOS, IoT. Then the other one I've listened to for a long time is Kim Commando. Kim Commando's a really good one in technology world, and especially for women wanting to get into IT. She started out from zero and really built up her own brand and weekly podcast. And she has a free section plus a paid section. And you can sign up for the free section. And then if you like it, I do recommend the paid because it's well worth it, the news that she brings in. Same with Leo Laporte. Most of his is all free, like 99% of his stuff is free. He gets paid through advertisements, where I think Kim Commando gets paid more through subscription. And so both of those are good. I like listening to both. And as far as an entertainment thing, pretty much any 80s band that has a podcast, I listen to. There's a number of them out there that do. And so, 70s, 80s, rock, jazz, many of you might know, or maybe you don't know, I come from a musician's family. And so I have one of these, maybe we'll show my room of 12 guitars that I don't get a chance to play with a lot. And so, but any musician podcasts I love. And so, yeah, that's my three.
I always go last. I'll go next. Because I'm a dork. There's a BBC radio podcast called You're Dead to Me. It's where they find like a comedian and a historian, and they talk about something. So like Marie Antoinette, or there's a whole host of them, like the world's first celebrity, or things like that. And they're usually pretty short. They're under an hour, all of them, and you're going to chew them up quick because I don't think that there's even 40 episodes in total, but because you can't listen to politics stuff all the time. So
no,
or just have to hear with that stuff. So the guest stars on this show are fantastic.
They really are.
I know I'm going to step on Stephanie's here, but
You gonna say
Conan
Conan O'Brien?
needs a friend. Yes. We can share one. It's fine. I think that's
No,
fair.
it's fine. I'm just teasing.
The Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend is pretty good. I think it's a lot more insider than I need to be for Hollywood, but it's well done. It's just like three people with a microphone, so it's not altogether that much different than what we do. And then I actually do listen to the Armchair Expert with Dax Shepard. Not all of them. Oh shoot, did I do it twice?
No, I've got like 10 of them I listen to.
Okay. And there's Experts on Experts, so he's got the two phases there. So those are the ones I listen to.
Yeah, actually, I use the Armchair Expert to find other podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually started listening to Sibling Revelry. Have you?
No.
Yes.
I watched that one.
It's Kate Hudson and Oliver Hudson, and Oliver Hudson is just hilarious. They just are jerks to each other, and I kind of just love that.
Mm-hmm.
And so they interview siblings, and they had quite a few different people on. So that one's pretty good. Right now they have a doctor that they have on, but it's more of a comedy kind of thing. And sometimes you'll get Goldie Hawn on, because Oliver won't be around and she'll be on. So, but the other ones I listen to Smashing Security. It's out of the UK, and that one's pretty good, and they keep quite up to date on things, and it's kind of comical as well. And then let's see, Cyberwire. I like that one. It's just kind of there's a lot. You get like a podcast every day, but it's only about 20 minutes. And it's the current cybersecurity news. But then I listened to this one called The Pat Down, and it's Miss Pat, who's a comedian, and she came from low-income housing in Atlanta, and she is just a comedian that talks about all sorts of issues. Yeah. And I like it, but she swears all the time, so you have to be conscious of that. So, and I listen to a couple others, but you don't need to really know about that. So those are mine. Those are the ones I always listen to the Pat Down, because it always makes me laugh. But they also have, so it's her, and then this Dion, who's also a comedian, and then they call him White Boy Chris, but they have these great talks about equality and things like that. And then a couple of episodes ago, Dion had, it was really good. So, sometimes, even though through the comedy, you just you get to learn a couple things. So that was kind of nice. And Smashing Security. Oh, now you get to listen to my mom's cell phone go off.
That's a classic ringtone. I think that's fantastic. So there you have it, folks. Go ahead.
She never changed it.
There you have it. Even though we are desperate for entertainment, the same as you guys, we do try to squeeze in at least a little bit of learning while we're at it, because we're, of course, education dorks. So there you go. This has been the RVCCIS podcast. Podcast? This is video. I'm looking at me talking here. It's got to be video. Please remember to like us and follow us on Twitter and Facebook at RVCCIS info. Do swing by our website at rvccis.info. Make sure to comment here on our YouTube channel or at any of the other venues. Let us know what kinds of podcasts it is that you're listening to, and give us some other ideas. None of us are too proud to steal good podcast listening ideas from you, our dear viewers. Please also remember, if you haven't already done so, to go ahead and hit subscribe or that little bell there to be made aware of any and all of our new content coming along. And for Chuck Conkle, Jim Conley, Stephanie Washer, and myself, Eric Wolf, and the RVCCIS, I don't know, department that we are. There we go. Remember, everybody, stay safe and stay sane out there.